Are we doing enough to tap this market that exists?
If you look at it from where Africa is, having a regional economic bloc like COMESA is really a good thing in the move towards integration, because when you have a bigger market space, then with ease of doing trade, you're actually able to move goods and services within the region, and therefore trade becomes very effective in that case. At the same time also, you're able to increase your competitiveness because you have a bigger market share when it comes to trading. So when you look at the situation that we are in, when you trade as an economic bloc, it gives you more strength and comparative advantage in the trading market.
Mm-hmm. And so we are talking about COMESA as a regional bloc. There are other regional blocs on the continent, and we are all working towards achieving the free trade area, the AfCFTA. So tell us how this is supposed to correlate.
So principally, Betty, as you'll agree with me, we are really living in very unpredictable times. And we are actually seeing the global trade ecosystem has changed tremendously. The policy that America is using now is one that really gets one to realize that there's a push towards bilateral trade. And so if we don't diversify our trade, then we can actually become worse than where we are at the moment. So when we talk about this regional economic blocs, we are looking at a scenario where we are already seeing Africa as the future for trade. And therefore, Africa becomes a very big market in itself for trade. But we have to ask ourselves, how responsive is Africa? How ready is Africa for this future that is being talked about, Africa as a future for trade? And the best way that Africa can actually show that it is equally competitive is when Africa is actually able to trade very well among its nations. And so when you start off with strong